Hi there, Shed fans. It's my first live stream for a bit. I've been poorly these last few weeks, and I haven't been doing out. But today, so I'm gonna do one today. Last one before Christmas. I hope everybody's all ready. Alright, well, Rob and Sue, I hope you are both well. I'm just tying my bench up because we're going to do this. Repair this wiring loom off of this on this F1 car. So I'm just going to get all my screws and stuff put away from my truck that I've been building. What have been up to today then, you two? Let's move. Hi Paul. Hi Polar Bear. I'm just clearing my bench up, my workstation up, so I can get my car on. I should have done this before really, but I've run out of time. Hey up, Pete. How's it going, my old cocker? What have you been up to today? I've had I've been poorly. I started off with a cold, went to a chest infection, went to tonsillitis, and now it's equated from my last trip in hospital this weekend. It's now turned out to be asthma. Asthma's causing it. So I've got some steroids and other tablets to sort it out, to get it all sorted. And antibiotics and that. Right, I'm nearly ready. Right, so we're doing this Williams F1 Lando Norris F1 car. I come to put chip in it, and it pulled wire pulled out. That black wire there. Hang on, you can see it very well because of the light. This black wire, you see it there. Look, just that black wire's pulled out my plug, so I can't use it. So I'm gonna have to. I've bought a wiring loom off eBay, and I'm gonna put that wiring loom in it. Take that wiring loom out and put my new wiring loom in. Just move me. I don't know if that's going to be better. Yeah, so we've got this. That you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see it very well. But yeah, you can see that wire there between the thing and this wire. Between my finger and my thumb should be in that plug. There. That's what I've been doing. Paul, Polar Bear, Rob and Sue, Pete. Finishing food chopping. Haircut. Rock and roll. Yeah, they should do. And tablets should work. I'm hoping they do anyway. Alright, so the other thing is well, I've got this John Wick Mustang that come the other day from a pre-order. That looks pretty good. Looks alright. I didn't realise until Dad said there's no lights on it. It's manual traction, easy fit guide blade, super detail, DPR, and it's spark plug ready. That spark plug app ready. But there's no frigging lights in it. Why would you not put lights in it? So that's a new modification coming up. I have to make my own lights for that one. I got these a bit since. That Ford Falcon, that Brute, Evelyn Mac. This Brute to Ford Falcon XB GT Alan Moffat. I got that because Lee Stock Cars. Lee from Lee Stock Cars loves his and said how good it is. So it's I got one of these so I can match him. See how that goes. Yeah, I'm gonna I'll put lights in that Mustang, yeah. In John Mustang, I'll put lights in that. And I've got this that ain't got lights either. I've got this Chevrolet Camaro Trans Am 1969, number 46. That ain't got lights either. Why is Scout building cars without lights? I don't get it. Why would you do that? It's not showing you the lights on these symbols here. It's not showing the light function on them symbols. Like this Alan Moffat car, it's got the symbols here. Front and back lights. There and there. Those two. They're your light symbols. Strange that. Very strange. So I've got. What's going on with that now? Oh. So from a Williams car, you can see that back wire there. Look, that wire's come out of that plug. When you look at this wiring loom here, bought it off eBay. Wires in wrong colour. Wrong colours in wrong place. So I'm gonna have to change wires one by one. Just cut them off one by one, and just replace them as they are on there. So I have to get my wiring loop right way around. So this new plug that I've got, it's not damaged. It's got green, red, yellow, and black. Well, that one's black, red, white, and yellow. So my red can go to red. My green's got to go to black. White's got to go to yellow, and then my yellow's got to go to black. So it's a bit of a joke, that one. What the hell's going off there? Why would you produce something to fit in that F1 car? It's not even a bit right frigging thing. Not a bit right colours. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that, Mark. I thought I wondered if they were all the same without lights. I hadn't even tried this frigging clip to see if it fits in this chip before I even done video. Yes, right, we're in. That chip wiring is in there now. So the first one I'll do is that black and yellow. I'll do black to yellow. What I'm going to do is, instead of doing extra joins on cable, I'm just going to take these guides out here. Take your wires off there and there. Here, I'll pull that through there. Yeah, I didn't know, Robert. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know so you're not even able to buy a light kit from Scale Electric to fit in. No, like with Dodge Charger. Now, General Lee don't have front lights or back lights. I don't think. I've put the lights in mine. I bought a light kit from Scale Electric for a different charger. Because it's a charger, they go straight in. Right, so that's them pickups out of the way. So I've got my black wire to join up, my red wire to join up. And then this right, so I'll disconnect that so I can get these wires definitely the right way, because I don't want to cross getting these wires matched up wrong. Yes, it's definitely black and yellow. Black and yellow definitely go together. And then, oh yeah, then it's red and red. So my white and black are track feed, and then red and yellow are car and motor feed. Well, the chip feed. I'll get my soldering iron plugged in. If anybody knows where I can get a Weller soldering iron tip from, you want to put it in comments for me. Could do with one, I'm desperate really. This one's about knackered. So I've got me helping hands here to do the job with. I've got my snips with flat surface snips, so that the blades are a flat surface, like conventional snip side cuts or wire cutters, whatever you want to call them. I've got we've got like around the edge. Got me wire strippers. Trying to find my snips. Why can you never find it when you need it? Sure, I've got little elves in here. Sure, I've got elves moving me freaking stuff. Right, well, anyway, that's that. I'll not find them there. Oh, here. Right, so these snips. If you look at these ones, you can see edge. The edge there is just moves in a little bit. Whereas these ones, those ones are flat. I'll show you what I mean. So these ones are for cutting wire for cable ties and stuff. So if I get a cable tie and shove end through, and I go to cut these off. These are not very good. They're not overly sharp. When I cut them off, when I cut that off, you're left with a bit. You're left with a bit there on the end. You can just see it there, look. So, but if I use these ones that are proper four cable ties, you can cut them off. And it cuts it flush. So you've got no overhang. You've got nothing sticking out there. You've got nothing coming out after the cable tie. You've got to have them cable tie wire cutters in certain genres, certain workplaces. Right, so found my screwdriver as well. Hello there, Mad Dad. Thanks for popping along. Don't worry about it, mate. I've just been chatting rubbish as per usual. So on this other thing I'm doing, so I want to heat shrink these cables on this. So I want to just cut that down a bit. Cut a bit of excess off that wire, and then just strip it with wire strippers, so it's a bare. You can see it here, just a bare wire. And then I want to I need some heat shrink, wherever that's gone. Fairies have moved that as well. I'm just going to drag the table back a little bit. I've actually got the right size heat shrink, but it's done one. I'll find it in a minute when I look for something else. Yeah. It's just one of them things. I don't know why it does it to me. You look for your tools, and then you find them eventually. And me heat shrink where I left it on the table, and now it's not there. I haven't forgotten where I put it. I haven't lost it. It's just misplaced. Fancy word for lost. Ah, here we go. Found it. Right, so this heat shrink, it's a 1 mil diameter heat shrink. And it shrinks. You get all the specs of it on when you buy it from component shop. Just cutting a little bit off. Slide it down this one. You know what? I think I'll strip it out. I think I'll strip motor out. I'll strip car down and then I'll do it with in the hands thing, in that helping hands thing, so that I don't I can get all my wires cut to the right length and everything, instead of just prattling about doing it in body. Where are we up to here? Hey, are you left in next to the kitchen sink? No, mate, I've found it. Where are you working? There you go. I'm off work now until 2nd of January. I'll go back on 2nd. So that's a decent long break. So I haven't took one of these bodies apart before, so I don't know what's what with this. I'll take all the screws out. Yeah. Well, that way, if I start from the beginning, I'm not gonna. Oh, that's how you do it. Look, that's one body, front wings. Back axles just fell out of its own accord because body's not on. See, that's a bit strange, isn't it? Have a look at tyres as well. I don't know if you can see that. It's not done a lap. Look how round the tyres are. You can see it on. You can see how the tyres go up, like rounded over at top. And that one's a bit worse for me. I'll have to see what she runs like. Right, so I suppose if I just pull that out. So in your Scale Electric Williams F1 car, that's your bare frame. That's your body. With wings and everything. Axle, it's half bushed, so half your axle has got a half recess for your bush and back axle there, and half in body, which is a bit odd. Our Scalies have always had we've always had the complete thing, haven't they? Clipped into chassis. Right, so now this is all you've got for make your F1 car move: a motor and a wire and a DPR plug, and that's it. So we've got this bit of black tube in here. That's so that if they touch, they don't short out. And we've got the little diode thing or whatever it is, the little capacitor thing or whatever that is. Right, so if I lay my plug out, so my plugs are laid the same way. So my black wire on that plug, on this electric plug, is a yellow wire on this wiring loom. And this wiring loom is long enough to do both jobs. Is long enough for the standard thing. So what I'll do is I'll just solder these wires straight to this motor instead of joining them. So get rid of this. Get rid of that heat shrink tubing. It's got a little resistor on there that'll just smash to bits. So once again, we do half the job. We don't do it properly in stuff. So we'll peel this back. What are we saying? Yes, I should have gone spike savers, I suppose. I've had enough drugs in me this weekend. Don't need any more. NHS drugs, by the way. All on prescription. Yeah, I'll be in the shed all Christmas, I think, Pete. I'm going to be doing. I've said to my youngest daughter, Lucy. She said to me, "Dad, what do you want for Christmas?" I says, "You don't have to get me out, darling. You don't have to get me anything." So she said, "Well, what do you want?" So I said, "Well, if you want to get me something, I always like having something to build at Christmas." So she's going to get me something to build. So if you can see there on my left, which will be your right, you can see this resistor thing here that I've just chopped in half. And then there's another one here that I've saved. So I'll cut this off, this broken one. So solder my black wire straight to that. And then I'll solder my yellow wire, straight to that. And I'll solder my red wire to the red one. So I'll bin that off. There we go. I'd employ my helping hands. I'm going to grip the motor shaft so it'll give us a bit of a laugh when it don't go right. and it's spinning round like 1-0. That's a Nottingham saying. Yeah, so I can solder that onto there. So I want to get some heat shrink that I cut off before. I'll slide my heat shrink down. Yeah, good idea, Pete. Hit the like button, guys, if you wish. If you don't wish, then don't bother. That sort of thing. So always liquid flux. Always use liquid flux. Always use a clean tip. You know, it's like you always need a clean tip when you're doing stuff. I always get me so I'm just going to file solder iron edge. Just going to clean that off. And then I'll re-tin it with some solder. Oh no. Yeah, no, she not do that. Lucy won't do that to me. Hopefully she don't fetch me a flat pack wardrobe from IKEA. They're terrible then. Just dip me. So now you've got a nice clean tip. Put a bit of solder on there. That won't do my health condition any good, will it? So we've yellow wires to black side at motor. We've got his heat shrink on. And that wire is already tinned. That meaning it's already got solder on it. So if I do it like this, so everybody can see me doing it, I'll do it from behind. And that's it. If you heard that little fizz, that's just flux. That's a flux melting and cleaning all the edges, cleaning all the surfaces. Yeah, I've tried the solder iron tip, but I've tried them places, but I can't seem to find one. I can't seem to find them on there. It's a Weller soldering iron. So to get one for a Weller soldering iron, you've got to have like I might have to make my own, because that's only copper. That tip's only a copper. So if you get some copper rod, then I might just fashion my own. Right. So for this heat shrink, you can use, in fact, yeah, you can use the burner like that, or you can use soldering iron or a cigarette lighter or anything. Obviously, for the younger viewers, don't do this bit at home yourself. Always get supervision by an adult, or get adult to do it for you. And always wear your protective equipment. Only because I don't use any, don't mean to say you lot can't use any. If you don't use it and you get hurt, don't come crying to me, because you should have your own common sense to do what you want with. So I'll solder my red wire on to my motor. So what I'll do is I'll cut a bit more for that one. And I've got a bit bigger. I've got some bit bigger insulation here, which is quite a bit bigger. But I'm thinking I might be able to string them both together, because I want to cover that resistor there, and that other this stuff is too small. So I'll be able to put this on those two pieces on together. Onto what colour wire did I say? Anybody listening? It's a red wire, which is next to the yellow wire. So it goes black on the scale electric plug. It's black, yellow, red, green. Yeah, of course you need supervision by an adult. There's a lot of you out there that can't do out, that I know that can't do out, that need supervising. Needs parental supervision. Not just any supervision. Especially you, Roberto. I would have thought your son would have to supervise you with stuff. Super glue and such like. Right, so to get them wires the same length, I just need to cut that back a little bit there, look. Oh, Pete 100% needs supervising. Without shadow of a doubt. Pete's probably the worst one for it out of all of us. I bet Pete's good lady wife stood behind camera, telling him what he can and can't do. With spray gun and that. Right, so the other thing, when you're doing your wires and you use an heat shrink, don't solder it on them, forget. Because that's usually a good practice. You solder it all up and forget to put heat shrink on. Right, so that's got flux on it. Put a bit of solder on the iron. Hear that little fizz again. And then want a bit more flux. Everyone's getting a bird. What, the one-fingered salute? Why don't you give us a two-fingered salute, Pete? Right, so that's both my motor wires on. So I'll shove my little piece across. In fact, let me just redo that bit. Let's have a little piece on. Oh yeah. How many's dropped now, Pete? Must be a good 1,000. Must be a good few, isn't it? That. So put me fat piece on, the fat piece of stuff on there. You know what are really good strong magnets? Old speaker magnets. If you've got any old car speakers that you don't want, smash magnet off the back of that, and then just tape it to a stick, and everything sticks. Picks all your metals up. Right, so that's each shrunk on there over that resistor. Okay. Right, so that's been motor done. So we've now got a white and a black, which are going to be track pickups on this wiring loom. So I'll just keep checking as I'm soldering along. I'll just keep checking, making sure I've got it definitely right, 100% right. So the plug the same way. So I've got my yellow as my black. So I've got my white as the yellow pickup track feed. My red and then my green is my black. Right, so now we need to attach these pickups. We need to take these pickups off here and attach them to them there. So we'll just discard this wire. And now we've got this pickup. Yeah, it's going to be good, mate. It's going to be a good one. I have a lot of people here. The next one. I think Ian and Doug are definitely coming next one. So Ian and Doug will be new. Will be a new first timers. Your family will be first timers, Andy. We've got rest of Track Fans crew that come last year. So there's only about 15, I think, in total. Whereas last time there were only 10. Right, so I'm going to put solder this white wire onto that pickup. So if I tin it first, get a bit of flux on there. See that fizz up, so that means the solder is tucked to the wiring. Making a right hash of that. The reason why I'm soldering them on there is because the standard scale electric ones is crimped. So if you've got a dodgy connection for a crimp and your car's hitting and missing and not working properly, it can be down to that wiring loom not being the track pickups not being soldered to the fitting on the end where the guides connect to. So that's rubbish that now. So you are better off. I mean, before I went digital, I changed a lot of my wires. I soldered, got rid of them, got rid of these silly DPR plugs, and just soldered them straight through. Soldered wires straight through. I wonder if Slotar's going to show tonight. Has everybody been watching Slotar's Christmas Advent calendar? I like that. I think it's right funny. And I've been liking his car reviews and stuff as well, and coffee and all that. And Mrs. Slotar's Christmas jokes, which aren't the best, but some of them are funny. Most of them have been rubbish. Well, it's well worth a watch. Whoever don't know who Dave Slotar is, just find his channel. Just called Slotar. Just have a look for Slotar, you'll find him. Alright, so that's that all soldered up. So now I can put my car back together and give her a whirl, see what happens. See if it works or see if it's bust. See if I've knocked that resistor out, see if it makes any difference having it in or out. Right, so we'll put the motor back in. Which way round did it come from? Did it come from the red to the top or black to the top? What are you doing, Mark? I'm going to stick a washer on the front of each of my cars for a BBQ next year and bring a magnet on a stick. Yeah, magnet on a stick always works well. Right, I'm going to go with red, white at bottom just because I don't know which way around it went. And then I'm going to put these wires through. Put these wires through back through this little loop thing here. I did contact Scale Electric. I phoned them and rung them, and they said to me, send it back in. And they give me all these codes and email things and everything to put on the package and that. And so send it back in and we'll repair it for you and send you it back out. But because I do what I do, but I can't be arsed with that. I'm not playing them games, can't be bothered. So I just look round for the wiring loom and sorted it. And I do know some people aren't handy like I'm handy with my stuff, how I do stuff. So yeah, that option is always there. Scale Electric did give me the chance. Magnet fishing. Magnet fishing. I thought they only did that in Amsterdam to get mountain bikes out at Lake. Out at Rock. Right, so another one of my little tricks I do to my Skytree cars to make them a bit quicker. So all you guys coming to BBQ next year, remember this. We put oil pen we just drop a couple of drops of oil. Just drop a bit of oil on the armature and motor, so the motor spins lovely and free. And I think we'll give bushes a bit of an oil pen as well. Yeah, I've got grease on this from factory, but a bit of oil ain't hurt. So we'll drop that body back on there. And that's gone on there quite nice. So it can't be out in way. Remember which screws you took from where, because more than likely they'll have a different size screw, different place. What are we on with now then? Mr. Crash Fantastic. Mr. Crashtastic. You weren't that bad, Mac. You got quite well. Your kid did well. You're Andy. Sue did well. Sue R. Rob Sales, Trouble and Strife. Did well. Won a class. Won the rally class and the main race, the main feature class. So that oil in there now, that's spinning right free. That back axle with the oil on it. So those cars back together. I'll get a new guide disc. And I put a copper one on, a copper guide disc on. So a chip, an F1 chip, a proper 1 foot job. We'll clip that in. And let's hope she don't go bang when I put it on track. Right, so that chip's in there, nice. It's right disappointing that with Scale Electric how they've done that. How they've put the wires exposed. They surely could have done it a different way. Surely. Right, so now I'm just looking for my screw that holds my chip in. Because I've lost my screw that held the chip in. That held the little trapdoor in. So you can see them white that white wire. You can't see the black wire so much. Really, I should have changed that wire for black. I should have both black wires, shouldn't I? Which might be an idea for Scale Electric to do. Instead of having them colour code, having them all different colours. If they're having the wires exposed on the car like so, maybe they should have black wires, 2 black wires, instead of a yellow and a green wire. Might make a bit of sense. You would have thought, wouldn't you, if I'd planned the show properly, I would have had all my bits here ready to go. But I didn't. Right, so I'm going to sacrifice my racing truck. Sacrifice the screw for that F1 car. Because I want to put a chip in that anyway. I ought to do what Pete's going to do tomorrow. Get my magnet on a stick and go across my shed floor. And see if I can get my thing done. See if I can pick any little screws up on that. I'm always dropping stuff myself. Probably need adult supervision. Right, so that's the car back together with the screw in it. I'm going to put it on track. So keep your eyes peeled around here for any smoke going up, for it going up in smoke. Just here. You can't see car, but never mind. Hey, it works. Oops. It works, that. I'm quite surprised. I've actually fixed something. And pick my laptop up. This is very impromptu. This not planned at all. Watch it coming up this back up over this hill here. Oh, she's come off. Lando's crashed again. Because Lando's rubbish. A rubbish driver, Lando Norris. So that works, that repair's done it. Right, so that's working all right. So that's one car saved. I'll put it back on my board. Right, so the other job I'm going to do I'll do a short video of it flashing around track so everybody can see it. So I'll post that in a bit. And this is how good electric cars are. What have I done 2 laps? Look at band on tyres. That my track's filthy. And that's the only part of the tyre that's been in contact with the track. Just one band in the middle. So it's a bit rubbish, isn't it, that? Really, I need a tyre chewer so I can just rub them off so they're all flat. Well, I've got me other Williams. I've got me other Williams to do. Me Nigel Williams to sort out. Right. So my next project for today is going to be Batman. Do with the Batman car. It's already chipped up. I think Scale Electric has massively dropped the ball. Why haven't they put an LED in here for flames? Surely they would have thought, I know it would be a really good idea. We're going to put a flame out at jet. You'd think so, wouldn't you? But the powers that be have said no. So, or for whatever reason, it's not happened. So this Batmobile is going to get the 8-slot car shed treatment. Which is going to be modified. So I'm going to make it I'm going to rip the body off. What we're saying. Cheers, Rob Sale. Cheers, Slot Car Dude. It does work. I've kind of tried to show you it working. But I'm doing a live stream on my laptop instead of my phone. Yeah. Hopefully this might be teaching a bit of something, Paul, about doing work and such like. So on this, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the lights on till they're on alt time. Why I'm up so they're on alt time when it's on digital. I'm going to drill some holes and put some LEDs in that flame, in that jet engine at back. So that's not going to be I think I'm going to do a red, a amber, and a yellow LED. Try and get 3 small LEDs in there. So I don't know what it's going to look like when I get body off. We'll see what we can do. Cheers, Pete. Thanks very much, my old mate. Alright, so when you take your body off of this, that's your chassis, your back wheel chassis. See you later, Pete. Well, I'll still be here, Pete, when you've finished. When you come back, when you finish your dinner. Right, so on this particular job, on this particular car, or most electric cars actually, they wire the back lights to the motor. And then they wire the front lights. They wire the front lights to the motor feed as well. Well, that's not good enough. I don't want the lights to be on the motor feed. What's the point in that? It can't be much harder to connect the lighting wires to your pickup wires, can it? When it's on digital. So when you got digital on your track, it's at 1.5 volts. Your track sits at 1.5 volts. When it's on analog, it's on full power, full 12 volts. See you later, Nico. Have a good day, mate. Right, so if I cut these, so we've got 2 wires from rear LED, 2 wires from front LED, from other side LED, and we've got the same at front, 4 wires, but they're already paired together. So that's going to be a quick fix, that one. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut this pair off and just punch down to yellow and green. So this jet engine, that's under it lights. So this jet engine at the back here, see these 2 lugs, they're plastic welded. So this jet engine shroud, is plastic coated, this plastic is just pushed in and heat treated, so it's melted in there. So to get them off, I'd have to grind all that plastic off. But I don't want to drill holes in the back here to put my LEDs in, because you're going to see the flame. You're going to see all the LEDs on sticking out. You can see all the LEDs coming out in the back. So I'll have a think about that. What we'll do with that when I've done this. So if I leave a bit of cable, so if it don't work out, it can joint wires back together. So we'll cut them off of there. This is where we can't use heat shrink on this job, because I'm going to strip this wire off here, like so. And I'm going to strip this yellow wire, like so. But because I'm leaving that yellow wire in one piece, you can't really do out with it. You can't put heat shrink on it. So what I'm going to do is, you just poke your knife through this and split a few strands. Fuck's sake. What else I've lost that I can't find? My scalpel knife. I'll use this cheap chopping knife instead. So what I do is poke a hole in them cables, in them strands of cable. Shove your red cable through that hole. And just wrap that copper wire around. And do the same with black wire. Yes, they do pull. That'll good the brake flash and the I use like brake flash and the turbo flash. In fact, you've reminded me there, Paul. Well done, our kid. I have got a turbo flash system, and it'll fit inside this body perfectly. That turbo flash will go brilliant in there. Oh yes, I'll just solder that. I'll just solder this wire up. But no, I won't solder that wire up. And the thin wire. Alright, so I've connected the front wires up. I'll put that on my track and we'll see if she works. Right, so that is not. I think Sky Electric have realised now they're not working unless you put power on. So I think these LEDs are too. I think there's something on these circuit boards. Have a look at these circuit boards here. There's a lot of the gubbins here on these inside edges of these circuit boards. So they're not working. So they're not working unless you pull the trigger now. So even though I've changed the wiring round, they're still not going to work if I pull the trigger. They still don't work until I pull the trigger. I think they've cottoned on to. People. Yeah, it's dimmed them right out. There's no. It's dimmed them right out as well. So they barely work now. That's not them. That's spoiled party, isn't it? Right, so after a few minutes just testing this, the red wire goes to the green side, the black wire goes to the yellow side, and then they come right bright if you do it that way. But they only work if you pull the trigger, if you put power on. So it looks like it's going to have to get a full LED mashup. I'll just get this phone call. Hello. Okay. That one. All right. All right. Right. I'm going to shoot off cake because I'm just doing a live stream. Yeah. I'll be back in 10 minutes, half an hour. So we'll be back. All right. That was just my daughter. She just got back to Kirby Moorside from where I live. Like 2.5 hours, 3 hour run. So I just got to ring me when she got back so I know she's safe. Yeah, so with this, I think it's going to end up having a full blown LED wire up, mash up, change thing. So what I can do, I've got some ambers, some thermal ambers, which I can use for the flame. This is a box of spare wires, and here is the amber turbo flash. That system there, that's the turbo flash system. So what happens is, how this works is these two wires go to your track feed, and when you're driving your car around, these capacitors, these store your power. So when your car comes off the track and brake, and these two lose power, your track feed loses power, they send the residual power they've charged up to that LED, and then it lights it up. So what I can do is, I can show this working. So this is how, I can't remember what this car is from, what this is from, what car it's from. Let's see if I can charge it up. Right, yeah, it does work. It's very dim. Very, very dim. So I've got a battery box here with 6 volts in it. If I connect these into here, I suppose it'll get better the longer you leave it the longer you charge it up for. Just keep an eye on that LED between the fingers there. And get this chuffing thing in here. So making sure that they're bottom right out. You see it light up then? So you connect that in there, can leave that in, charge these capacitors up, and when you break your power, it should. Yeah. The only thing you can do is put what your helmet is in then. Pendle set. Yeah, I suppose, Paul, yeah. IBT slot racing, how are we getting on? I've done fixed one car, just onto my Batmobile, mess about with. Oh, it's DT, innit? Dan Thomas. DT Racing. Just disconnect these lights here. Oh, I've got ones. That better. Yeah. Right, so with turbo flash, might be able to see it a bit better now. Yeah, so leave that to charge up. Just at the bottom of the screen here where my right hand is. You can just see it light up very dimly. But I am only charging it with 6 volts. If you charge it with track voltage, it might be better. If you charge it up where my thumb is and pull it and pull power out. Yeah, you can just see it flash up. So I'll fit this system into my Batmobile and I'll do my LEDs. I'll put my LEDs in the Batmobile. So see if he's out there without breaking them. Yeah, that's a good idea. See electric. We'll glue them. We'll glue these LED boards in just to make sure they don't come out. They're not helping us anymore, are they? They're not helping us. Ski Electric are not helping us do his own thing with Ski Electric cars. It's like they used to. Everything all used to work. They were brilliant. You could do what you wanted to them. But now, you can't. It's a bit. Yeah, Paul, my truck's coming on well actually. I've got quite a bit done on it. I've changed. I'll show you once I've got these out. Because I'll call it a day with this Batmobile now for a bit. What I'll do is I'll drill my body, get them LEDs, get LEDs fitted in my jetpack, get LEDs fitted in here, and then work out what I'm going to do about my front and back LEDs, and then I'll do just a video on my channel. Right, so that's your front LEDs out here. So they're for Batmobile. I can unsolder the front and back wires. But then other cars you buy, and these NSR cars I bought, they ain't got lights, which is a bit disappointing. I do like a good LED, a good light up, like they have on, like electric cars do light up. Right, so that's the back lights off. No, I haven't glued these ones in. Them ones are just rested in. Right, so that's my basic wiring now. So I want to put some LEDs in there. So you've got these two front sides, these two front lights, and then you've got the two back lights there. As you can see, I've done a few laps with this. I caught muck on them back lights, where tyres have thrown up muck off. So I might have to do something with that. And I've also got some Lamborghini. That's a Lamborghini set of lights, capacitor swap brake lights, and then stop and tails there and there. See, these are simple, these, because that's your track feed. Your red and white's your track feed, and then your yellow and blue will probably be negative for your side light LEDs, and then your brown will be feed for your amber ones. A lot of the brands don't have lights. SCX lights are really good. Carrera are also good, and I think Carrera you can turn them off and on when they're on the track. Alright, that's pretty good then. Isn't it? That. So right, I'll show you my truck ball. Let's move my silencer up now too. I've got loads left to do on it. That's the chassis. So I've got 4-wheel drive. Seat back wheels moving there. I've got steering to do. I've got steering to sort out on it. I've got top deck to put along. And because it's going on my low loader trailer, I'm just not going to bother putting radio gear out in it. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Just the basic, just the kit built up. I'm not even going to bother putting motor in it, so I don't want no extra weight in it for my trailer. These dampers, the Teflon dampers, I bought these rear dampers here. I bought these when I used to race touring years ago when I was in the early 20s. So yeah, they're all fully adjustable. These are all fully adjustable with different spring rates and different rebound rates on oil. You can change different oils and all sorts with them. So that's it, mainly, guys, on that. I've been on now 44 minutes. So keep your eyes peeled for me, Lando Norris laps with Lando Norris, and keep your eyes peeled for my next video for this. I'll get all this done before I put it. I'm not doing this on a live because it's going to take ages. Sorting all LEDs out that I want and all sorts in there. Because how they are, I think I could even drill these holes out and just put the 3mm LED straight into these backlights. Looking at them. And with front being a long flat light there, I'd have to get some end emitting LEDs, I think, for them. So it's doable. What I want to do, I can do it. It's no bother. There's that much room. There's nothing inside this body, so I can glue that in there. I can solder these two wires, these track feed wires, to the motor. So when it's running round, it's just charging. It'll be charging that and capacitors all the time, and then just drop LED in turbo flash. So I'll have a turbo flash LED. When it comes off at track, it'll flash, and then I have another 2 LEDs. I might put red and amber in, or I might put an amber and a yellow in, so that it they'll be working all the time. Only when you crash and come off the track, it'll pulse. It'll give you a pulse. So that's my plans for my Batmobile. Right then, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna get some tea and have a rest, I think. Watch a bit of the Goggle Box. And I'll see you on the next one. And I'll see you guys that you guys that are on group chat. See you on there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.